Today we're going to talk about climate change. Is that a real thing or not?
Stay tuned.
Hi, we're Rick and Marta with The Boyd Life, and the big subject is climate change, climate change, climate change. Everything is about climate change. We have to go to all electric vehicles, get rid of all gas. You can't have your gas stoves, ladies, you know, to do your cooking or canning or whatever, because we've got to get rid of all the stuff like that. That's not even realistic. How about all the gas furnaces? Well, we're just going to try. Where's all this stuff going to go is one thing. You know, where are you going to put all that? It'll be trash.
And then
along with all the millions and millions of vehicles.
And then to actually believe that we're going to survive off of just electric.
Well, heck, now in places, you know, if it's too hot and everybody's running their air conditioning,
rolling blackouts.
You got blackouts.
And so rolling blackouts, if you have, just think about this. If you have an electric car and you're in a city in California that has rolling blackouts, how are you ever going to charge your car? You can't charge your car. You know, rolling blackouts in a gasoline car, you're going to be able to go back and forth. Rolling blackouts in an electric car, where are you going to go? Can't go anywhere.
Well, as long as, now see, those pumps at the gas station probably run off of electricity too.
Yeah.
But some people may have backup generators or things like that, you know. But the whole thing is, they're talking about everything across the board. They're talking about animals. Oh, you can't have cows, you can't have this, you know, and even gardens. What do gardens have? What's bad about people having small gardens? That's probably not under climate change. I don't know. Don't get me started.
So talk about your climate change information
I was
here.
Just going with an area in Nebraska. And because I found it very interesting, they have records way back, okay? And we're talking temperatures. Right now, it's pretty hot
it's 106
in Nebraska. But back in May of 1934, it was 102 in May. That was the warmest. June in 1934 was 105. Now,
see, that's a difference in climate change there. It was cooler in there.
August of 1934 was 106. Now, here's the really good. In 1936, July, it was 113.
Because there was too many cars then.
In 1936?
Yeah, in 1936, there's a lot of cars,
I don't know.
And a lot of people,
think
climate
so.
change, and
But I'm
causing
just saying,
emissions, all of these emissions.
temperatures have always fluctuated. They've always gone up, they've always gone down. And then they'll go up and then they'll go down.
It's called cyclical. Weather is cyclical.
Now
it comes in cycles. There's ice ages, there's hot ages, there's always been this. It changes.
Now let me talk about coldest temperatures. In 1927, in January, the actual temperature around here was minus 34.
That was in the whole month.
Well, not in 1927.
Oh,
we weren't here. No.
Okay.
Okay. And that was below zero temperatures. You were thinking the minus temperatures. But, yeah, we were in, 1934, February, minus 23. March, same year, 1934, minus 14. Here's 1914. In December, it was minus 29. You know, these are just, you know, giving you an idea. Other months, temperatures were higher. Some months, you know, temperatures are lower. What is it with this climate change thing? You know, they only listen to certain scientists, the way I see it. Because we've watched, was it National Geographic specials or whatever, and there were scientists and they were looking and talking about things, they were talking about trees and how much and rocks. You know, look at geologists and what
The dirt, they go there, the different changes of temperatures,
right. Some
droughts, everything.
yeah, in trees and things. You know, they might say, well, this time period, you can tell by the rings it was really dry, or it was a wet season, or it was whatever. And rocks, they have all these things about layers in the rocks and dirt and stuff. So we feel like it's just part of the earth going through its changes, which
also the earth tilts. The earth tilts, and it's tilting in a different direction. It's not climate change because of cars or cow farts
or too many
people. It's not. It's the way the earth is tilting. Why are the glaciers melting in certain areas? Because they're getting more sun than they used to get.
You know, and this can be over thousands and thousands of years.
And yes, the temperature's rising because the tilt is changing. Different places are having different climates because they are facing a little different.
And
it's pretty simple.
It changes water temperature too. So the
exactly.
oceans and the seas.
And why do the seas expand? Because you don't just sit in a place and nothing ever changes. That would be amazing if nothing ever changed. Yeah. The weather can change because of so many different factors. You know, the cloud covers, eruptions, things like that can change your climate a lot. You have zero control of that. You cannot say, well, we better not plant this because, or have this many cows or this many whatever cars because we can change it. No, that's over centuries, not over in 30 years. You don't change things.
Well, the thing is, and maybe one of the last things that I kind of want to say about it is, I forgot what I was going to say. I was waiting.
Oh.
And I do too. I remember take a look, do some research about pole reversal, because I've read that every so often the North and South Pole switch. Well, you realize how much change that's going to bring on? Now, maybe there were people at that time, and maybe there weren't so many people at that time. Well, how is it going to affect us?
Mm-hmm. Well, if you want to worry about something, worry about national debt that you're not going to ever pay off.
Oh, really?
So that's another thing. So, I mean, you're worrying about climate change that, like I say, takes a long time to change. And you're not worried about borrowing money that we don't have. And so, and say, well, the other generation will pay for it. Let's worry about the things that we can change quickly. And I'm not saying we don't worry about our planet. Take care of your planet, but let's get real, all right?
Quit the littering, for goodness sakes.
Yeah, do things that actually make a difference.
You know what? This is something that has changed during our lifetime. I remember as a child, milk would come in glass bottles. I remember after that it came in wax type of cartons, not plastic.
Now everything's plastic, which is you can't get rid of. So go back to the milk bottles again. You know, at least they were reusable. Plastic isn't. You're throwing it away.
A lot of things were in glass and things like that, you know, that would be reused. Our parents and grandparents, you know, they probably reused as many things as they could.
So anyway, that's our little beef
on climate
change. So thank you for watching. Subscribe if you got a chance. Like our videos. And watch our other videos. We just tell it like it is, you know, that's what we do. So it's our opinions. So if you have different opinions, let us know.
Yeah, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.